Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय गोरा हरि बोल जय गोरा हरि बोल संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की सच्ची बोली भक्ति सेंटर संडे ऑफिस की I watched Annamaya last night. So the kirtan is a little louder.
Lilananda Prabhu ji ki jai. Lilananda Prabhu ji ki jai. Lilananda Prabhu ji ki jai.
जय राघव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन गिरिधारी जय कुंज विहारी गोपी जन गिरिधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजनंदन यमुना यशोदानंदन ब्रजनंदन यमुना तीरावनचारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजनंदन यमुना तीरावनचारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजनंदन यमुना हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, श्री राधा मदन मोहन की, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया सुदर्शन चक्र की, श्री गौर निताय की, ब्रह्म मत्व गौड़ गुरु परंपरा सांप्रदाय की, श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की, ऑल assembled devotees की, जय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलम्
श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादां सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्तकांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो दीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम् ॐ पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सर्वव्याप्यान्तरं श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु श्रीविष्णु। Krishna, Prabhuji's and Mataji's, both pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. Very grateful. Very grateful that all of you have come today. Yet another Sunday feast. Yet another satsang. Something that Srila Prabhupada has given to all of us. And Prabhupada has given Srimad Bhagavatam. So today we'll discuss 2 verses from Srimad Bhagavatam and we'll try to learn some lessons. This verse is from Prahlad Maharaj's Qualities in 7th canto, 5th chapter, 12th verse. Sa yada anuvardha pumsam Sa yada anuvardha pumsam Pasho buddhir vividyate Pasho buddhir vividyate Anya esha tathanyo aham Anya esha tathanyo aham Iti vedha gatashati Iti vedha gatashati Sa yadanuvardha pumsam Pashu buddhir vividyate Anya esha tathanyo aham Iti veda gatashati. Anyone wants to repeat? One mic there. One mic there. There's one more mic here.
सायदानुव्रता पुंसां पशुबुद्धिर्विविध्यते अन्य एषा तथान्योऽहम् इति भेदा गता सति
सायदानुवर्ता पुंसां पशुबुद्धिर्विविध्यते अन्य एषा तथान्योऽहम् इति वेदा गता सति
सायदानुव्रता पुंसां पशुबुद्धिर्विविध्यते अन्य एषा तथान्योऽहम् इति भेदा गता सति
सायदानुगता पुंसां पशुबुद्धिर्विविध्यते अन्य एष तथान्योऽहम् इति वेदा गता सति सायदानुवर्ता पुंसां पशुबुद्धिर्विविध्यते अन्य एषा तथान्योऽहम् इति वेदा गता सति सायदानुव्रता पुंसां पशुबुद्धिर्विविध्यते अन्य एषा तथान्योऽहम् इति वेदा गता सति सायदानुव्रता पुंसां पुंसां पशुबुद्धि विदित्यते अन्य एषा तदान्याहम् इति प्रेति कथा सति.
Sir, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yada, when, Anuvrata, favorable or pleased, Pumsam, of the conditioned soul, Vashu Buddhi, the animalistic conception of life, I am the Supreme, and everyone is God. Vividyate is destroyed. Anya, another, Esha, this, Tatha, as well as Anya, another, Aham, I, Iti, thus, Veda, distinction, Gata, having, Ashati, which is disastrous. Translation purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Please repeat after me. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead is pleased with the living entity because of his devotional service, one becomes a Pandita and does not make distinctions between enemies, friends, and himself. Intelligently, he then thinks every one of us is an eternal servant of God, and therefore we are not different from one another. So, this is a beautiful verse which Gauranga Darshan Prabhu mentioned to me. And I felt today is a very good time to read it. Let's read the purport. When Prahlad Maharaj teaches, everybody please focus, a very instructive purport of Srila Prabhupada. When Prahlad Maharaj teaches and demoniac father asked him how his intelligence has been polluted, Prahlad Maharaj said, as far as I am concerned, my intelligence has not been polluted. Rather, by the grace of my spiritual master and by the grace of my Lord Krishna, I have now learned that no one is my enemy and no one is my friend. We are all actually eternal servants of Krishna. But under the influence of external energy, we think that we are separately situated from the Supreme Personality of Godhead as friends and enemies of one another. This mistaken idea has now been corrected, and therefore, unlike ordinary human beings, I no longer think that I am God and that others are my friends and relatives. Now I am rightly thinking that everyone is an eternal servant of God and that our duty is to serve the Supreme Master. For then we shall stand on the platform of oneness as servants. Demons think of everyone as a friend or enemy. Please underline this statement. Demons think of everyone as a friend or enemy. But Vaishnavas say that since everyone is a servant of Lord, everyone is on the same platform. Therefore, a Vaishnava treats other living entities neither as friends nor as enemies, but instead tries to spread Krishna consciousness, teaching everyone that we are all one as servants of the Supreme Lord, but are uselessly wasting our valuable lives by creating nations, communities, and other groups of friends and enemies. Everyone should come to the platform of Krishna consciousness and thus feel oneness as a servant of the Lord. Although there are 8.4 million species of life, a Vaishnava feels this oneness. The Ishopanishad advises, Ekatvam Anupashyata. A devotee should see the Supreme Personality of Godhead to be situated in everyone's heart and should also see every living entity as an eternal servant of the Lord. This vision is called Ekatvam, oneness. Although there is a relationship of master and servant, both master and servant are one because of their spiritual identity. This is also Ekatvam. Thus, the conception of Ekatvam for the Vaishnava is different from that of a Mayavadi. Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad Maharaj how he had become agnostic to his family. When a family member is killed by an enemy, all the members of the family would naturally be inimical to that murderer. But Hiranyakashipu saw that Prahlad had become friendly with the murderer. Therefore, he asked, who has created this kind of intelligence in you? Have you developed this consciousness by yourself? Since you are a small boy, someone must have induced you to think this way. Prahlad Maharaj wanted to reply that an attitude favorable towards Vishnu can develop only when the Lord is favorable. Sa yadanu anuvrata. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is a friend of everyone. Sahurdam sarva bhutanam gyatva mam shantim richasi. The Lord is never an enemy to any of the. Is always a friend to everyone. This is true understanding. If one thinks that the Lord is an enemy, his intelligence is Pashubuddhi, the intelligence of an animal. He falsely thinks, I am different from my enemy and my enemy is different from me. This enemy has done this and therefore my duty is to kill him. This misconception is described in this verse as Veda Gata Sati. The actual fact is that everyone is a servant of the Lord, as confirmed in Chaitanya Charitamrita by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jivera Swarupa hai, Krishnera Nityara. As servants of the Lord, we are one, and there can be no questions of enmity or friendship. If one actually understands that every one of us is a servant of the Lord, where is the question of enemy or friend? Everyone should be friendly for the service of the Lord. Everyone should praise. Please focus on this paragraph. Everyone should be friendly for the service of the Lord. Everyone should praise another service to the Lord and not be proud of his own service. This is the way of Vaishnava thinking, Vaikunta thinking. There are many rivalries and apparent competition between servants in performing service. But in the Vaikunta planet, the service of another servant is appreciated, not condemned. This is Vaikunta competition. There is no question of enmity between servants. Everyone should be allowed to render service to the Lord to the best of his ability. And everyone should appreciate the service of others. Such are the activities of Vaikunta. Since everyone is a servant, everyone is on the same platform and is allowed to serve the Lord according to his ability. As confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita 15.15, Sarvasya Chaham, this is Sannivishto, Mattas Smriti Jnanam, Onam Cha. The Lord is situated in everyone's heart, giving dictation according to the attitude of the servant. However, the Lord gives different dictation to the non-devotees and devotees. The non-devotees challenge the authority of the Supreme Lord, and therefore the Lord dictates in such a way that the non-devotees forget the Lord's service life after life and are punished by the laws of nature. But when a devotee very sincerely wants to render service to the Lord dictates in a different way. As the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 10.10, Stesham Satata Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Yenamam Yante. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Everyone is actually a servant, not an enemy or friend. And everyone is working under different directions from the Lord, who directs each living entity according to his mentality. Hare Krishna. Long purpose. There are many things Srila Prabhupada told in this part. Huh? Yeah, it's a very instructive purport actually. Especially for devotees who are trying to live in a community of devotees. This kind of purport is very instructive. Right, very important. So I would like you to pass on the mic and tell what you can remember from this purport. I know it was a long purport, but one line each. What did you remember about the shloka and what is being told? Huh? Yeah, you can lift the hand and the mic will come to you. Yeah, probably.
Demon thinks one as friend or an enemy.
Yes. Demons think one as a friend and enemy. Yes, correct. Anybody else? Yes.
The Father spoken about oneness. The devotee thinks everybody on the equal platform.
Correct. Everybody is on equal
Equal
platform.
ground. There is no friend, there is no enemy. Everyone is servant of the Lord.
Correct. Thank you, Guru.
Prabhuji, everyone should be friendly for the service of Lord.
Yes.
Not be selfish. We should be friendly.
Yes. Should be friendly and
Friendly. Everyone should be friendly for the service of Lord. Everyone should place another service also to the Lord, or not be proud of himself. If I am doing, I should not be proud. I am his servant. I should do to the maximum. I should not be proud of myself.
Hare Krishna. Anybody else?
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
He tells, he reciprocates differently to devotees and non-devotees. For devotees, he will give Tadami Buddhi Yogantam, and for the non-devotees, he will reciprocate when they want.
As per the purport, I could understand reaction and response. So always right now, non-devotees always react to the person, but devotees always respond. So that is what my understanding of this.
That was your answer.
devotees ఈ లైఫ్ ని మాయా అని నాన్ డివోటీస్ కర్మలు అనే దాంట్లో నుంచి వెండి అందులోనే కొట్టుకుని పోతారు అని మాత్రం బాగా అర్థమైంది.
Thank you. Prasad Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Everyone should praise the other devotee service and should not be proud of
That's
their
one
personal
service.
service. Yeah, that is the key.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Any Mataji? Anybody else wants to add?
Nobody is our friend and nobody is our enemy. It's just a sense perception that we see somebody as an enemy and somebody as a friend. We all are servants of Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
It's very important. And devotees are practicing devotional service or bhakti. They should develop a Vaikuntha consciousness here.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Shri Gilas Prabhu wants to add.
Yes, Prabhu. The translation itself, like the verse itself says that if we make distinctions like friend, enemy, is a kind of disastrous. You feel that every living entity is a servant of Supreme Lord. Jivera Swarva Krishna, that kind of consciousness, even other living entities also servant of Supreme Lord. So the distinction makes a lot of difference. If you don't distinct, feel that is a servant of Krishna, smooth.
Hare Krishna. So a lot of things are told. I mean, actually, you all brought out all the important points. It's amazing. So everybody was attentive. The purport of Prabhupada. So Prabhuji and Mataji, see, we are all assembled here for what purpose? Ultimately, what is the purpose? To serve the Supreme Lord. And each other's company helps us to do that service. Right? That is the prime purpose of we coming here. And what is the prime purpose of we being in this material world? To become ready to go back. To become ready to go back to the spiritual world. Right? We cannot make this material world into spiritual world. We can make our consciousness spiritual. But material world cannot change. Why? Because it's very clearly being told by Srila Prabhupada that Lord himself is motivating atheists to become a best atheist. Lord himself is making a Rakshasa to become a best Rakshasa. He is giving ideas, that's what you want, that's what I'll give. Right? You would ask, why would Krishna do that? Because that is the purpose of the material world. You have to experience and learn. The lecture was given before coming here. All of us were given a one-on-one lecture by Lord Krishna. Pokra. Martin Ra, Pokra, Nenu Ota. Uttura. Na Martin Ra, na Kanlasu, Neni Kanlasu. Shattunara, Uttura, na Martin Ra, Nenu Ota. Telangana. సావు నీ సావు నువ్వు సావు అని మనం అంటాం. నేను కృష్ణుడు అట్ట అనలేదు, వెళ్ళు నేను కూడా వస్తాను. దట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ us and others. If somebody doesn't agree with us, we say నీ చావు నువ్వు చావు, నాకు అవసరం లేదు. But Krishna is not like that. That is the difference between God and us, right? Remove, approve. I don't think Krishna will get a MyGate approval. Come into spiritual world. So anyway, yeah. So here the Supreme Lord is motivating everybody according to their inclination, and is teaching us with experience. With experience, you have to go through it. There is no other way. Intelligent person, Prabhupada says, the most intelligent person is the one who hears and understands. Lesser intelligent than that person is, he hears it, but he wants to experience it. Even lesser person is the one who experiences it. Still he doesn't understand. He suffers. Still he doesn't understand. Simple way Prabhupada tells in a small books of Prabhupada, very powerful. He says, he gives an example of a thief. You see that a thief is getting arrested for doing theft. You heard that by the government that if you are a thief, you will be arrested. That is enough for you not to do theft. But somebody says, no, I'll try and see. I'll go and try and see what happens. And he gets arrested. Then he sits in the jail and he thinks, maybe I should try once again. That's called foolishness. Prabhupada said that's foolishness. You are being beaten to pulp so many times from day and night, right? By the external circumstances, Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika. Still you are not getting the point that this place is not going to give you happiness. You are still beating around the bush. Maybe if I do this, I'll find happiness. Maybe if I try this, maybe something will work out. Our gurus are telling again and again, పిచ్చోడా నీకు ఇక్కడ దొరకదు, సంతోషం దొరకదు, ఎందుకు ఏడుస్తున్నావు, why are you crying all the time, I'm not happy. Husband is going and telling the wife, I'm not happy. Wife is telling, I'm also not happy. Children are telling, we're all not happy. Nobody is happy. Why? Because this place is meant for that. Now you might, Prabhuji, it's complete negative thinking about life. No, it's not. It's a positive thinking about life. Right? Jail में क्या lecture देते हैं? In a jail, what lecture do you hear? Such a beautiful place with nice aesthetics and such interior. This is what you tell in the jail. What do you tell in the jail? The picture of jail उन्ना बड़ा बैठ के लाना. This place is a place of suffering. No. Every morning we are woken up. We are given nice food. We are asked to do some work. We are all with each other. So nice, na? People are thinking like that actually. There is somebody who made a video on jail. Why I saw that video is somebody was put in jail. Who was put in jail? I think some chief minister's daughter was put in jail. Something like that happened. And somebody made a video that what happens in a jail. So I saw that video. Hare Krishna. So many facilities. You have a newspaper reading time also in jail. Yeah. It's so alluring actually. I was thinking, actually jail I can finish Srimad Bhagavatam reading. I'm getting enough time, no distractions only. But I'm not a fool to go into jail to do that. I can do it outside also. Right? But a fool sitting in the jail will never understand that he is in a jail. And the beauty of Krishna's jail is, you don't even know that you are in the jail. Right? And on top of that, now here Prabhupada is explaining that everybody here is actually part of Krishna. There is no doubt about it. Can you show any living entities who are not part of Krishna? Forget about any other religion also. Any living entities. What to speak of human beings? Every single living entity is part of Krishna. Now, how is he an enemy to you? He is trying to serve in his own way. I am trying to serve in my own way. How can he be an enemy to you? No, he doesn't need to be an enemy, but I have to protect myself. If somebody is doing some activities which is going to affect my practices, then I have to protect myself. But doesn't mean that we conclude that anybody who is not practicing like me is an enemy. That is the beauty of Sanatana Dharma. You can take any scripture of the Sanatana Dharma, 18 Puranas, Upapuranas, Samhitas, Upanishads, Itihasas, anything. Go and read in front of United Nations. You will not be uncomfortable to read a single page. You will not be uncomfortable. Not a single line you will be uncomfortable to read. I can confidently read all the translations of Bhagavad Gita in United Nations and none of the country people will feel any way agitated. But there are some books in the name of religion, you can't read them openly. Because the book clearly says, you don't believe, you don't have a right to exist. Exist. Forget about, you can go and stay in your own home. No, you don't have a right to exist. Definitely it's not a book given by God. It is created by some misunderstood thought. That's not a way to practice devotion. We are here talking about scriptures given by God for everybody's benefit. When somebody is trying to practice those scriptures and somebody is worshipping in a certain way, somebody is worshipping in a different way, or there is a disagreement, nobody can be an enemy. Prahlad Maharaj says this aspect of finding enemies or becoming inimical towards somebody is demoniac consciousness. Right? And what is Vaikuntha consciousness? Vaikuntha consciousness is to appreciate every little contribution done by everybody. And also understand that all of us are different. If we compare, we suffer. First of all, we should not compare ourselves with others. And we should not compare others with others. We can compare in terms of thinking, I should also develop those good qualities. That is a healthy comparison. But if you are thinking, hey, why that person is not doing like me, that is not healthy. You can inspire him. You can inspire him or her. Saying, please be inspired. Why don't you also do? By showing with an example, not with the instruction. How can you inspire anybody to come early to satsang? By you coming early. If you come early, people who follow you will come early. If you come late, people you follow will come late. Isn't it? Simple. Everything is like that only. So in Vaikuntha, they are appreciating every little thing. Every little thing they are appreciating. That is Vaikuntha Con. That's called a spiritual community. Where you are seeing good and special things in each other. Which is actually very difficult. Even though we say it so leisurely, but it's very difficult because the false ego is there, no? Ahamkara. That will not allow you to find that peacefulness even in a spiritual community. Even in a spiritual community, you'll be miserable. Because you feel that I am not being appreciated. I am not being recognized. I don't believe in what everybody is deciding. I have my own agenda. I have my own agenda. Agenda. Right? I have my own thinking. I have my own priorities. That is not Vaikuntha thinking. Everybody is trying to serve the spiritual master, and spiritual master is telling this is what needs to be done. Best example is Srila Prabhupada and his disciples. Amazing, actually. We can see that nowhere in the planet I have seen. Every single word of Srila Prabhupada is being propagated and followed and instructed by his disciples. Every disciple. Every single word. One disciple has taken one word more seriously. That is good, according to their nature. Right? According to their nature. Somebody is good in translating books. Prabhupada said, please translate more and more books. Let the planet be filled with books of Vaishnava philosophy. So you can see His Holiness Banu Swami Maharaj continuously translating one after the book, continuously. Chennai. I don't know how many of you have seen Maharaj. So many books are coming out. Every time I go on a yatra, every time I go to Vrindavan, there are 3 more books of Banu Maharaj. Ye kab aa gaya? You know? Life and soul. That's it. Because they understood the mood. And there is another Maharaj, say Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. He is into establishing Gaudiya Desh. Everywhere, wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went, all the main holy places, the temples have to be constructed. Proper formal worship has to start. Congregation has to be developed. Right? Entire West Bengal, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bihar, all those areas. Extreme focus. Even, Middle East. Especially the holy places in those places. Sometimes you go and see a holy place in Mayapur, you don't even know where is the holy place. Like Kolavich Sridhar's house. How many have gone there? In Mayapur. So if you go there, like, where is the temple? There is no temple. There is a small, like a monument made, and that is the place where Kolavich Sridhar used to sit and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting in Mayapur, Navadvip, could hear the prayer of Kolavich Sridhar, and he summoned him to be brought during the Mahaprakash Leela. So that place is very important for we Vaishnavas, because that Kolavich Sridhar represents pure chanting, pure devotion. So Jayapataka Maharaj focuses on building a temple in those kind of places. If you see, so many temples are open now. So many temples, all Navadvip, all 9 islands. So there used to be small places, like almost Gupta. Gupta Dham, you don't know. But Maharaj is trying to focus and build temples there. Because that was the instruction of Srila Prabhupada. Right? Now, does Banu Maharaj have a problem with Jayapataka Maharaj? Will Banu Maharaj call Jayapataka Maharaj? Maharaj, you are not translating books. What is this? Prabhupada told. Or Jayapataka Maharaj will tell, Banu Maharaj, you are not opening temple only. You are in Chennai all the time. Will they have a problem? No, they don't have a problem. This thing, they are very high elevated souls. I am nobody to comment. But I am trying to tell you the essence of Vaikuntha thinking. Of what Prabhupada is saying here. Every single sannyasi, every single grahastha also, disciple of Prabhupada, is very clear about the instructions of Prabhupada. And they are propagating Krishna consciousness in their special way. And if you are attracted to that particular kind of service, then you take initiation from that Maharaj. As simple as that. Right? Like His Holiness Bhakti Raga Maharaj. Maharaj focused on Varnashrama, Daivi Varnashrama system. Very essential principle. Prabhupada told that is needed. At one point, that will be the platform on which Krishna consciousness is surcharged. Somebody has to think on that. So Maharaj himself lives practically in a hut. Somewhere near Mayapur he lives. Every morning, 6 o'clock, I see that Bhagavatam, sitting in some agricultural field and is giving a lecture. Maharaj can also go and live in a temple. No, he has taken the instruction of his spiritual master very seriously. Very seriously. And is creating a community with his own example in Indonesia, in India. So many places around the world. It is inspiring. Right? Bhakti Vikas Maharaj is very, very particular about Siddhanta that is established by Srila Prabhupada. No compromise on principles. His books are very strong. His speech is very strong. No compromise. And that is how he preaches. And there are some people who are very attracted to that way of preaching. And book distribution heavily propagates. Right? His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. He propagates community building, loving relationships, devotee care. This is very, very important. We are creating devotees, but we are not maintaining devotees. That is also important. Just imagine all these 5 moods come into a single community. How vibrant it will be. Somebody is working on Daivi Varnashrama, somebody is working on translating books, somebody is working on establishing centers, temples, somebody is working on community building. Right? All these things are important. And there is no problem with anybody. And even within this whole satsang, this small ansha of ISKCON, our little community, Gachibowli satsang, has so many beautiful, amazingly skilled people. Everybody is special in his own way. Right? If you can identify that, if you can just see that and see how Krishna is making them work, then you will only see appreciation. But if you see, hey, he is not working according to what I am telling, that's where the problem will come. Or, Prabhuji, you asked us to do this, but that devotee is not following only. Right? Is that statement wrong? No, it's not wrong. But does that statement mean that you should negatively see that other devotee? No. That devotee is fixed in a certain kind of service. Ultimately, we are all here to serve Srila Prabhupada. We are not here to create a gang. Right? Gang is a very negative word. Right? And you are not part of my gang. That's not the point. Right? The point is, are we all focused on the goal that Prabhupada set? Are we all performing the activities which are going to take us back to Krishna? See, we always work back on a goal, right? We have a goal. Here is a goal. The goal is to go back to Krishna. Now, in order to go to that goal, what do I need to do? In order to go to that goal. Okay, one day before, now think about this. One day before going to Krishna, how should be your consciousness? Totally Krishna conscious, isn't it? If Krishna is giving you that choice, okay, Krishna comes, just imagine, I'm just creating an example. Krishna comes here, he enters the center right now, he comes and stands, says, Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai, standing here. And he andar cheptunara Babu, how many days you want to take to come to me? Tell me. How many days? A fool like me will tell 10 days. Many will tell no. Right? But I want 10 days. And Krishna will tell, okay, you need 10 days. How are you going to come back to me? What is the consciousness? I will start planning. Okay, by 10th day, I should be completely Krishna conscious. In the first day, I am doing Mishrama Bhakti. When I Bhakti with material desires also, Bhakti spiritual desires also. Isn't it? At least by 10th day, I should reach a point where I have nothing else in my mind except Krishna. Then Krishna I am ready. It's a good plan. Don't think that, asking 10 days from Krishna is bad. No, it's good. You can ask. You can plan. I want to come back to Krishna. Here is my plan. Right? Even sitting and chanting. Is my chanting right now in a situation that I'll go back to Krishna? What is the best chanting? Best chanting. Rinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Sarishna, Amanani Yamardena, completely immersed in serving, completely immersed in the holy names. You are with Krishna in the name. When you say Krishna, Krishna is dancing on your tongue. Now please everybody focus here. This is the highest level of chanting. Is that true? Someday we want to reach that place. Someday. ఈ జీవితంలో ఒక రోజన్నా ఒక మంత్రం అన్నా where I am in that consciousness, right? Krishna, I am ready, right? So if you consider that as level 1, what is level 2? I am chanting, but there is no prema for Krishna. There is no prema for Krishna. I am chanting. Every morning, Brahma Muhurta, I am sitting and chanting. Hare Krishna, and God of Krishna, motitik lechina. And daridram, mind anni jarugutunnayi. There is no love for you only. Right? Krishna, 4 kuda na consciousness itluntaga badikenti. Right? 4 o'clock in the morning also I am not able to chant properly. What is the situation? Right? You are crying. You are weeping. This is level 2. Right? So level 1, Krishna Prem. Level 2, you got up in the morning. Right? You are there. Level 3, you are sitting and chanting. You're not going around here and there. And Maya Devi's super weapon, mobile phone is far away. Right? You're chanting, you're sitting, you're not getting up. నేను 16 మాలలు చేసేవాడిని 11. I'll sit here. Whatever happens, I will not get up. I'll sit like that. I'll finish my 16 rounds and get up, whatever it means. Something better. Not the perfect, but at least I'm trying to do that. Right? Then next level, I want prema. Next level, I'm experiencing prema. That's the next. Right? Lesser than that is what? There are 10 devotees sitting, but I can't sit only. My mind is not allowing me to sit. Even when there is congregational chanting, I can't sit at a place. I'm literally thinking, when should I get up? 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 8 rounds, 4 rounds over. Should I get up now? 11. Krishna is like, కూర్చో రాదా? చేయరా ఒక దగ్గర కూర్చొని ఏమో కృష్ణ లేచి వాకింగ్ చేసుకుంటే చేస్తా కృష్ణ చేయి ఉదయం కూర్చొని చాటింగ్ కృష్ణ కూర్చో. Right? Your mind is troubling you. You want to get up and go. Arey, such a good opportunity. Ekadashi. Everybody. By the way, every Ekadashi we are going to do Mangalarati and chanting in this center. Every Ekadashi. And I request everybody to come. If not both the partners, there is one partner come. Right? And I'm sure both are not cooking in the house. One partner has to take care of children. Right? So one of you come. And if you want to take turns, you take turns. Or plan in such a way that both of you can come, if you can. But at least once in 15 days, we all will sit together. And it's austerity to sit and chant. It's austerity. You have to sit there and not get up. 16 rounds, live up. Of course, you get toilet, go come. You drink water, you feel thirsty, drink. But sit. Because if you sit down, your mind will also sit. If you start walking, do you think mind can focus on chanting? Very difficult. Only pure devotees can do that. Prabhupada used to do sometimes. He used to walk and chant in his room. In his room only, mostly. Extra rounds, Prabhupada would go outside. Once one devotee was like this, Prabhupada chanting, he was doing massage to Prabhupada. Then he slowly took his ear to Prabhupada's back and he could hear inside. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Even inside Prabhupada is chanting. Hare Krishna. There is never a time when Prabhupada is not chanting. Never a time. That's a pure devotee. You can't deny that. Don't sit at home. Don't do that. We can't do that. He is completely with Krishna. Right? That's next level of chanting. That you sit down. Worse than that, okay, get up and chant. Okay, you can't sit and chant, you are getting sleep, stand. Stand and chant. No problem. Worst case, walk. 7th level of chanting, walk. Nadu. Where? Inside only. Tulsi is there, walk around Tulsi. Or walk in a certain place. But don't look here and there. This hoarding, dinner here, ever betting here, loading it. Need to do that. Standing here. Right? Sit down, stand. This is put up Japanji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hear it. Even worse than that, you are not able to focus at all. Chant loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. So that even if somebody wants to come and distract, he'll get scared and run away. It's something. Protecting yourself. Worst chanting is somebody else is chanting, you are going and talking to him. Forget about you chanting. You are going in. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Right? And worse chanting. And worse than that is, I will not chant my 16 rounds. Today I am not in a mood to chant. Or I have so many services that I can't chant. Today's festival. Krishna will understand, bro. His festival only, na? Not my festival, na? He'll understand. I'll postpone my chanting to next day. Did your spiritual master tell that during initiation? Or if you're planning to take initiation, I'll follow the 4 regulative principles. 16 rounds, I'll do as per my convenience. Huh? Or 4, Maharaj, sometimes 4 rounds, next day 12 rounds. Is that okay? You think he'll give that? Nonsense, get lost from here. What is it? Right? You're not even chanting your 16. Worse than that. You're postponing at your own discretion. See, no Siksha Guru or Diksha Guru will call you every day and ask it. Naina Cheshama. Who is watching? Krishna, and the Devatas are also watching. Because fire yajna happens, na? In initiation, when you take initiation, there is a fire yajna. Why fire yajna? In front of Panchabhutas, you are taking a resolution. I'll follow the 4 regulative principles. I also chant 16 rounds minimum. On my beads. On my beads also, very important. Tulasi beads. Don't use that machine, taku machine. Machine is only for people in ICU. When you are in ICU, I personally will come and give the machine, don't worry. But not when you are in normal situation. The machine is not. You think Sukadeva Goswami did not have a machine that time? He could have created a machine. Machine would have come. He can use that machine. No, it's Tulasi beads. It should be chanted properly. Am I telling right?
మీ ఫాదర్ కూడా ఆ స్టేజ్ లో నేను యూట్యూబ్ లో చూసాను. ఐ అడ్మిట్ ఆ స్టేజ్ లో కూడా ఈ మమ్మీ హరి కృష్ణ రియల్లీ నేను చెప్తాను.
But that is possible.
యూట్యూబ్ లో చూసాను. హరి కృష్ణ అంటున్నారు ఆ స్టేజ్ లో.
Yes, bro.
బిఫోర్ డెత్ కూడా
చేయాలి.
నేను చూసాను యూట్యూబ్ లో.
Hare Krishna. We have to, but that will not happen on the time of death. At the time of death, it will not happen. Right? It will not happen suddenly at the time of death. It will happen through practice. What kind of practice? Not the 8th or 9th class of chanting. At least have the desire that I want to go from 8th class to the 1st class of chanting. And when you develop that desire, hey, I want to change. Next time there is congregational chanting, I will come and sit in that chanting. I will not miss that opportunity. Prabhu, it's a Krishna created opportunity. Saturday morning Ekadashi, Krishna has created that opportunity. He told Ekadashi Devi, he changed the whole planetary combination to make sure it comes on a Saturday. Indukante IT Murkulu Saturday ne batkuntaru. At least on Saturday these people will come and chant, and you are missing that opportunity. How can Krishna help you? Tell me. What else can Krishna do? Saturday, Sunday, Ekadashi is like a festival. Best time to do more. Nothing else is there. You can do more. Right? Everybody can come together. Take that austerity. Getting up in the morning is difficult because sleeping in the night is difficult. That is actually the root cause. If you sleep early, you'll get up early. Automatically, you'll get up. I have a very bad habit of sleeping late. But now I'm trying to correct by sleeping early. I hate to get up in the morning, but now I'm finding it very easy to get up in the morning. Why? Because I'm sleeping early. One night I sent a message to Radhesham Prabhu around 12:30. I was working on some office work and some other work, and I suddenly remembered Prabhuji asked me to schedule some class. I sent a message. I said, "Oh, very nice. At least I finished my task." Morning 4:05, Prabhuji sent me a message. I got up 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what was the message? What are you doing 12:30 in the night? Directly, what are you doing 12:30 in the night? Prabhu, if you sleep early, you can get up early and chant. I was expecting appreciation that in the night also I am working. That is what software people feel, right? Raatrammal panjeste, oh na baasu. Right? Ratri mail pampiyali. Some people even draft the status report and keep a timing in Outlook. Ratri 12:30 కావాలి దాన్ని. నేను బాస్ ఫీలింగ్ రావాలి. నా కోసం రాత్రి అంతా పని చేస్తున్నాడు. Right? But a spiritual boss doesn't think like that. A Siksha Guru doesn't think like that. And a Diksha Guru doesn't think like that. Diksha Guru or a spiritual Guru thinks about your spiritual progress. If you are able to chant, get up early and finish your rounds, you'll be very happy. Once some disciples of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, when he was in Denver, they all went, Maharaj, personal instruction, Maharaj. People go and ask, like, not only Radhanath Maharaj, many Maharajas, disciples go and ask, Maharaj, personal instruction, Maharaj. Maharaj, some personal instruction, Maharaj. What personal instruction will he give? You think you'll follow that personal instruction? Gurus don't give personal instruction because they know you can the scene level. If he gives a personal instruction and don't follow, that result in your fall down. Your devotees are very watchful about giving personal instruction. You go to Jayapatak Marana, personal instruction. He will not give any personal instruction. So one devotee is very insisting, Maharaj, please Maharaj, one personal instruction that will fix my spiritual life. Please chant in Brahma Muhurta with full attentive mind, hearing Krishna's name. That devotee was, my God, why did I ask? Why did I ask? This is the only thing I wanted to escape in my whole life. And Guru told me that. Like a personal instruction now. My God, what do I do now? Of course, he started doing that after that. Every morning he's getting up and doing. Right? But you don't have to go to that stage. It's very clearly being told by all the Gurus in ISKCON. Podduna lesi chanting cheyandi. Right? And sit and do your chanting. Don't keep wandering around. Prabhu, morning walk also should happen, na? Aitadi. Din tarvata aitadi. Finish your 16 rounds. It will take you 2 hours if you do properly. Right? 2 hours. 1 hour 45 minutes. Max 2 hours. Yeah. My wife told so it is 2 hours. 2 hours. Right? Yeah. But don't try to pull it down below, because if you're trying to pull it down, then it's going mechanical somewhere. I used to do that. Prabhu, every devotee goes through all these 9 stages, 9 or 10 stages. You keep a stop clock. 6 minutes slow. అయితే ఎవరు కూడా అయితే అదొక లెవెల్. Aham kalosmi. Kala is thinking, this fellow is playing with me also. He is using me to do disservice to Krishna. Now Kala is thinking I should go slow because this fellow should chant properly. What to do? Huh? And then you say, Prabhuji, I finished in 1 hour 20 minutes, 16 rounds. And the time factor is thinking, you didn't finish, I finished. No, that's not the way. Prabhu, we go through all these things, I'm telling you. We go through all these things. But at some point we have to learn that lesson. We have to chant the mantra properly. We have to chant with devotion. How many rounds are you chanting, Prabhu?
Maximum 4-5 Prabhuji.
Other there. ఏముంది అట్లేదు?
లేచిపోతున్నాను 4 గంటలు లేచిపోతున్నాను కానీ 4-5 అవుతుంది.
వచ్చే వారం 10 రౌండ్లు చేస్తున్నాం మీరు అంతే. 16 సమస్య లేదా? నేను అడిగి నేను కాలు పట్టుకోవడం చేయండి 16 రౌండ్లు. టైం అయిపోతుంది.
4 గంటలు లేచిపోతాను.
జుట్టు తెల్లగా నాది అయిపోయింది, మీది అయిపోయింది. ఇంకేంది
4-5 అవుతుంది.
మనసులో గించలేదు. మాల పట్టుకోండి 16 రౌండ్లు చేయండి.
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ.
రమేష్ ప్రభుకి అయిపోయింది కథం. ఒక్కటి చేయాలి.
బ్రహ్మమూర్తి లేచిపోతాను.
మిగతా పనులన్నీ పక్క పెట్టండి. ఫస్ట్ 16 మాలలు చేయండి, దాని తర్వాత ఏదైనా సరే. Yes, everybody pray for Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. అది చేసిన తర్వాత మిగతా మాటలు.
ఓకే.
16 మాలలు చేయండి. Yes, we should do.
I will do.
మీరు చేయండి, అపార్ట్మెంట్ అందరితో చేయించండి.
నేను మీరు ఇందాక మాట్లాడారు ఒక మాట మనం ముందు రావాలి అన్నారు. నేను 4 మందికి చెప్పాను, ఇంత ఏజ్డ్ పర్సన్ నేను వస్తున్నాను, మీరు యూత్ ఎందుకు అంటే నాకు చిన్నపిల్లలు సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అన్నారు. మీరు ముందు మీకేమిటి రిటైర్డ్ కదా, మాకు ఉద్యోగాలు చదువులు చదువు పిల్లలు ఉన్నారు. నోరు పని అయిపోయింది. మీకంటే ఏం పని లేదు, రిటైర్ అయిపోయి కూర్చుంటారు. మాకు స్కూల్ పిల్లలు పట్టుకెళ్ళాలి, మాకు చదువులు ఉన్నాయి అనుకున్నాను.
ప్రభుజీ మాట
నేను అందరికీ చెప్పాను, మీరు వెళ్ళండి. మేము ఎలా వెళ్తాం, మాకు ఉద్యోగాలు ఉన్నాయి, చదువులు ఉన్నాయి, పిల్లలు ఉన్నారు. మీకంటే రిటైర్ మా నాయన ఇలా అన్నారు అనుకున్నాను.
మనకు మనసు అంటూ ఉంటే మార్గం ఉంటుంది.
అంతే చెప్పాను.
మనసు ఉంటే మార్గం ఉంటుంది. Please everybody pray for the good health of Raja Ramesh Prabhu's daughter. She's recovering. She's going through dengue and so much fever. She's going through. But look at, he is still here. If I am in his place, if I am in his place, this is a very solid reason for not to come to satsang for 1 month. నేను రోజులే కొట్టొచ్చాను. ఈ ఒక్క రీజన్ చాలు. కానీ I am finding a reason to come to satsang in spite of whatever is happening. This is Krishna consciousness. That is where it boggles down. And who is watching that? Who is watching all this? He is watching. Gaurnita is watching. Who is trying to come towards me? Who has that desire? And when you develop this consciousness that I want to change, I want to head towards Krishna and become prepared to see him in person, one-on-one. I want to become prepared. Day after day, Ekadashi after Ekadashi, month after month, year after year. I want to make progress. I want to go towards him. Then the Vaikuntha consciousness will automatically come, where you will not see any faults in anybody. Prabhu, if your sadhana is bad, Prabhuji and Mataji, if your sadhana is bad, the only thing you will see is faults in others. I am telling you. If your sadhana is good, even if you see that faults, you will pray for that person. Or you will try to support that person. You will never ridicule or you will never find faults in that person. You will still try to see something good. And that is the reason Prabhupada is Prabhupada. He could not see any faults even in hippies. Even nakedly walking people in front of him, he made them into great devotees. Because he saw that spark of Krishna. And Mahabhagavata is reading this purport, Prabhu. What we have read here is a Mahabhagavata's feeling expressed in words. Where he's saying, this is what should be our consciousness. Nobody is our enemy. Nobody is our friend. Everybody is part of Krishna. Thinking that he is my friend also is a problem. Because the moment you think friend, there is an enemy also. Right? Okay, devotee should be friendly. Friend is okay. But then that is the only feeling that should be there. But we should try to encourage each other. What is this? Am I trying to make progress or am I trying to fake around here? And Prabhuji, I am telling you, there is something called habit. Right? Habit. We know this word habit. And this habit has changed. That is the reason you are in satsang today. I am in satsang today. Because I have changed the habit. What is the habit I have changed? I want to be with devotees more and more and more. I am prioritizing my life to be with devotees more and more and more. Right? But remember, the very habit that brought you to Krishna consciousness, the same word habit can also take you away from Krishna consciousness. Simple. I'll tell you. Okay, next month is what? October 40. When is the first satsang? October? What is Sunday? 6th. October 6th is satsang. October 6th. Husband and wife, children in the house. Wife is telling the husband, anta manchi anipistule, nu go pillani chuskoni. You go to satsang, I'll stay at home. Is there any problem in this? No problem in this. But there is problem in this. Simple. We just don't know. What just happened? There was a very crystal relationship between you and satsang. A solid relationship was there. What did you just do? You created a situation or you painted a situation. In that situation, you could skip that satsang. You only created. There was no God's intervention here. Your health is good. Everything else is going good. You just felt, I'm not feeling like. Okay? Now please hear this. You did that once. What is the next satsang after 6th? 13th. 13th, you are thinking, your wife is thinking, maybe I'll just chant more rounds today, or maybe I will go next week. Devandi, you go again. I'll come next week. What just happened? Because you did last week, and it also passed on, and you didn't see a big damage to your spiritual life. You didn't see a damage to your spiritual life by not going to satsang 1 week. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Ek hi hafta hua, you have not seen any damage. You are still chanting 16 rounds. But now, second time when you are telling, it was a little easier to tell than the first time. I'll come next week. I'll go next week. Third. What is the date? 6th, 13th, 20th. 20th Sunday. Your husband is okay, let's go now. Mere ellandi in stuff. Now you are telling with boldness. What was a very humble submission on 6th, hesitant submission on 13th is a bold submission on 20th. Because now you are used to. Now you can tell. Now you are used to. New habit is getting created. What is the new habit? I can go to satsang at my choice. At my choice. 27th. వస్తావా? ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ లేదండి, ఏమో ఆ ప్రభు చేత చెప్తుంటే నాకు అంత అనిపిస్తుంది. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఫీలింగ్ ఇన్ ఎనీ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్. ఏదైనా మహారాజు వచ్చినప్పుడు వస్తా. సన్యాసి ఆర్ సీనియర్ డివోటీ విల్ కమ్, గౌరవం దర్శన్ ప్రభు విల్ కమ్, దెన్ ఐ విల్ కమ్. Now what is this? This is like a burial of your spiritual life, where now you have created a whole scene to renew your spiritual life. You have developed a new habit with a spiritual justification that I don't have inspiration. You are justifying your absence. You are justifying. Are you all hearing? I am telling this is how the mind functions. It functions to me also. This is how the mind functions. And in month of November, you are a different person. In 4 weeks you have changed. You don't even know that you have changed. Your false ego will not even make you feel that you have changed. Your ahankara will tell you are perfect. Everything. And devotees will be like, Prabhuji, Mataji, endu raatledu meeru? Usar Mataji, koncham ఏదో ఇంట్లో మాతాజీ అర్థం చేసుకోండి మాతాజీ, అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఏం అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి? పొందా అయిపోయింది. నువ్వు అంతా క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నావు, హ్యాబిట్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నావు. అదే Prabhuji and Mataji, I am telling you, spiritual life is so sacred. Bhakti Lata which is so small. If you don't nurture it and if you don't keep taking care of it, it will fly in front of your eyes and you are gone. And you are gone. And after 6 months, the news will come. Hey, my Guru Maharaj is giving initiations. I think I need an initiation letter. Then you go and tell him, Professor in Satsang, here. Then come in front of Shiksha. Prabhuji, అమ్మ దర్శనం ఏంటండి? ప్రభుజీ, నేను పదర్మాలు చేస్తున్న ప్రభుజీ, నేను అన్ని పాటిస్తున్న ప్రభుజీ, నాకు ఇనిషియేషన్ కావాలి ప్రభుజీ, మీరే నాకు ఇప్పించాలి ప్రభుజీ, మీరే నా గురు ప్రభుజీ, నా గురు మహారాజ్ అదే ప్రభుజీ, నాకు ఇదే ప్రభుజీ. ఏం చేస్తుంది? ఇప్పుడు గుర్తుకొచ్చినాడు. ఎందుకు కావాలి ఇనిషియేషన్? వై డు యు వాంట్ ఇనిషియేషన్? బికాస్ సంబడి ఎల్స్ ఇస్ గెటింగ్ ఇనిషియేటెడ్. నీకేం ఇంట్రెస్ట్ లేదు స్పిరిచువల్ లైఫ్లో. You don't find any spiritual inspiration anywhere. I want a designation in spiritual life also. I want initiation. Right? I'm telling you, this is what is happening in many places. Sometimes here also. No. What are we trying to do here? Who are we trying to cheat here? Who are we trying to? Can you cheat Krishna? Krishna thought of cheating here. Huh? You know chess game, right? I took that example. Chess. How many of you played chess? Huh? In chess game, the beauty is you're not just thinking about your game. You're thinking of other fellow's game also. You ఏం చేయబోతున్నావు నాకు తెలుసు, right? I will move this, that fellow will move that, then I'll move this, then that fellow will move this, I'll move this, that fellow will move that, and then I will put a check. Right? So you're predicting the opposite person's game while you are playing your game. Actually, your game is to predict his game. Then only you can win your game. That is chess. Shakuni also tried to do the same thing with Pandavas. Pandavas will get Varnavat, they will convert it into Indraprasth, then they'll get Khandaprasth, they'll convert into Indraprasth, then I will take Duryodhana there, something will happen, then I'll call them for Dyuta, checkmate. Then again, they will go to Vanavas, then I will add Agyatavas, that is my move. Then in Agyatavas, I'll catch them, again Vanavas, checkmate. Right? All this was happening. But Krishna, told Yudhishthira, Krishna is sitting in front of the chess game. Just imagine. Can you play chess with Krishna? Which move of Krishna can you predict? And which move of yours Krishna cannot know? Just think about it. Just imagine for 1 minute, you are playing chess with Krishna. Krishnudido chess ఆడుతున్నాను మరి అర్థం ఉందా? Can you play chess with Krishna? Can you think? Krishna చూడా. Rules and Matajis, if you are not following the instructions of spiritual master, if you are not following your sadhana, you are basically playing chess with Krishna. And at the end you are thinking, checkmate Krishna, please make me enter Goloka. Checkmate. You think you can checkmate Krishna? Maya will checkmate. Maya will checkmate you. Don't play chess with your spiritual lives. Don't play. I am also playing. Please pray for each other. Whatever service you are doing, if your sadhana is not good, Prabhu, everything Shrama Eva Hi Keval. Biggest of the devotees have fallen down on Krishna consciousness. What to speak of any one of us? Nobody is spared. If your sadhana is not good, you are playing chess with your spiritual life, sitting in front of Krishna. And Krishna knows your every move. No, it's very sacred. And we are preparing for that end day. Remember, we are preparing for that end day. Am I heading towards that day? ఆలోచించండి ఒకసారి. Am I heading towards that day? Is my current sadhana? Because I tell you, habits you can form. While going in the bus, I can chant. By looking all the scenery, all this, all that, no problem. But close your eyes and chant if you're chanting in the bus. If that is the only time you have to chant because of your, close your eyes and chant. If you're going in a cab, close your eyes and chant. You don't, because ultimately, who are you cheating? The other day, yesterday morning, Gauranga Sukho beautifully told, you finished your rounds but you didn't do your chanting. Hare Krishna, what a statement. It struck me like part of the island. No, because I finished my rounds that time. And I was feeling, Ekadashi was around like part of the island. I didn't do chanting only. I just finished my rounds. Right? I finished my rounds but I didn't do my chanting. Chanting is what? It's a prayer. Chanting is a prayer. Kirtan is a prayer. Kirtan is a crying. Kirtan ante vedana, gatiga, archudu, edchudu. Chanting, Gaurgovind Maharaj says, chanting means to cry. Taking Gajendra was crying. His only hope was, Krishna, hear my voice. Please hear my voice. I'm calling you. Krishna, I'm scared. What is happening with me? Krishna, please. Few more minutes. Something might happen, please. I'm chanting, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare, chanting, praying, crying. Because you're feeling so helpless. The pure devotee feels helpless. Even though Krishna is assuring him that I'm with you, still he is so much eager. And every morning his chanting time is the most important time. Because that time is my private time with Krishna, where I'm shouting and crying, please help me. And help me improve. Bro, if these things are taken care, then automatically you will not find faults in others. Finding faults in others will not go away unless you actually find faults in yourself. Start finding faults in yourself and then start fixing them. At one point you realize you have so many faults that nobody else in satsang has. Then what faults you'll find in others? You cannot find faults in others only. There's so many faults you are seeing in yourself. Right? And does Krishna enjoy showing you your faults? No. Krishna doesn't enjoy showing your faults. But Krishna feels nice that he is making progress. Krishna feels nice that this fellow now is not planning to live in this planet anymore. Krishna feels nice that slowly he is developing his inclination to get back to me. And if that means we're feeling regretful, we're feeling guilty, Krishna is happy with that guilt. But Krishna is also sad that he doesn't want his child to be living with guilt. He doesn't want us to live with guilt. But guilt is an indication that we are becoming serious. Right? And Krishna assures, the beautiful prayer of Narad Muni to Vyasadeva. I was recently reading this in first canto, 15th chapter. Navai janajato katanchana avraje, Navai janajato katanchana avraje, Mukunda sevi anyavad anga samshriti, Smaran mukundangri upaguhanam puna, Vihatum ichchena rasagraha jana. Vedavyas is writing Vedas, and Narad Muni comes and tells this verse. He says, the beauty of Srimad Bhagavatam? The beauty of Bhakti? Even if Navai Jano Jato, even if any Jana, any person falls down somehow or the other, Katanchana means somehow or the other, falls down. Even if a devotee who is practicing Krishna consciousness, who is trying to become perfect, sincerely, he falls down somehow or the other. But Mukunda Sevi, the one who has done seva to Mukunda, Anyavar, he is not like other people. Anyavar, he is not like other people. Anga, embracing, because he has embraced Krishna, he is not like other people. Samshriti, he will not come back to this material world. Mukunda Sevi, Anyavar, Anga Samshriti, Smaran Mukundangri, the one who remembers that lotus feet of Mukundangri. Even one service he has done in his life, even once he has attempted to chant properly his holy names. Smaran Mukundangri Upaguhanam Puna. He will not take another birth again, Puna. He will not see this material world. Vihatum Ichchena. All his desires, all his ichchas, Rasagraha Jana, will go away because he has understood the rasa. Rasagraha. He has understood, he has experienced some rasa. Right? Prabhuji, what other insurance statement is better than this, you tell me? Krishna is telling there is no way he is going to leave all of us if we are sincere. Just be sincere. You may not be perfect, but try to be sincere. And Narad Muni is assuring. Right? Name Bhakta? Narad Muni told to Vedavyas, 1.5.19, learn this verse. It gives you a lot of hope. Sometimes, some verses, when you hear from a senior devotee, you should immediately try to learn that, because when you're chanting in the morning, you can chant this verse. Navai janajato katanchana avrajet mukunda sevi anyavad anga samshriti smaran mukundangri upagruhanam puna vihatum ichchena rasagraha jana. And then you start chanting Hare Krishna. Please take care of me. And why I felt like doing this? Because Gaurang Darshan Prabhu told a beautiful thing. He told a beautiful thing. Once I asked him, Prabhu, what is that you like the most in your devotional life? Right? I was driving him to some place. I want to understand the heart of a devotee. He said, the most beautiful thing that I like in devotion is the prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam. And whenever I go and stand in front of a deity, I like to recite those prayers. Hare Krishna. That's the most likable thing he does, not to show off. Don't think when he's chanting in a satsang, he's trying to show off that I know 20 mantras. No! His devotional service is he's relishing his devotional service by reciting those prayers, by learning those prayers, by understanding those prayers, by repeating those prayers, by taking shelter of those prayers. And Krishna is blessing him by hearing those prayers. That is a connection we should develop. You know, there is His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj. Brahmari Radha Mataji ki she got initiated. Let's all pray for Mataji's spiritual progress with 3 loud Hare Krishna mantras. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. So happy. So happy.
హాస్పిటల్ బెంగళూరు 5 సెలైన్ బాటిల్స్ ఇచ్చారు. నేను రాలే బెంగళూరులో 5 సెలైన్ బాటిల్ డెంగ్యూలో ఉంది నా కూతురు. అనుష.
Let's pray for Anusha Mataji, daughter of Ramesh Prabhu, our dear Ramesh Prabhu here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
మా వైఫ్ సిస్టర్ ఏజ్ హాస్పిటల్లో లివర్ ఇన్ఫెక్షన్ తోటి 1 lakh ఎట్టి పడుంది హాస్పిటల్. మా వైఫ్ కాల్ బాగోలేదు. హిందూ దాని పేరు ప్రే చేయరా? హిందూ ప్రే చేయరా?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
ప్రణామ్ ప్రభు.
Hare Krishna.
అందరికీ థాంక్స్.
Why am I telling you about Bhakti Prem Maharaj? Bhakti Prem Maharaj loves to sing Chaitanya Charitamrita. Loves to sing Chaitanya. And he's not singing to show off people that now nicely he can sing. He relishes them. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was singing all the time. Right? Bhakti Prem Maharaj likes to sing Chaitanya songs. Every verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita he sings. And he encourages everybody to sing. Right? Because these are personal connections. Why am I telling all these things? In our devotional life, there should be some personal connection, some relishable activity that we are doing in our spiritual life. We are not doing everything as a ritual, we are doing it as spiritual. Something should be there. Whatever service you are doing, you are preaching, you are doing Rath Yatras, you are doing festivals, cheddam, chayale. We are doing it, we'll do it. But what is your personal connection with Krishna? What is that one activity which you are relishing every day? Relishing, underline that word. Relishing, enjoying to do. Is there that one activity that you are enjoying to do? And that is the bolt. That is the bolt that will hold you, and Krishna will pull using that bolt out of this world. That one activity. Don't compromise on that one activity. Remember, when you came to Krishna consciousness, what is that one activity that attracted you the most? ఏంటది? అది ఏంటిది? ప్రసాద్. నో ప్రాబ్లం. తిను. Right? I mean, I'm telling you something. I'm telling you, it's a very serious matter. If you don't have still that relational activity, you are in big trouble. Because everything is happening like a ritual. For somebody, Yes, Mother. For her, I was going to tell, for somebody it is deity worship. And Mataji told Hare Krishna. For somebody it is deity worship. Somebody likes to, I don't want to, tell what each devotee does. It's a very, very personal thing. But without telling the name, there is one devotee who likes to press the feet of God. He gets up every morning, takes bath, just to go, hold the deity's legs, and press it. Krishna, ma kosam inta kashtam nilabadunnav. Thank you. You are standing for me. Then some devotee is pressing the hands of Gaurnita. You have kept your hands lifted like this for such a long time for me. I want to press your hands. Some relief, some massage I want to do. No, don't go and do that because I'm telling you. But I'm telling, find a shelter in some activity which is very personal, where nobody needs to know what you're doing. Some devotee likes to, nicely sit and do a small kirtan. Or in personal kirtan, very personal. And in that personal kirtan, he doesn't like. He doesn't like disturbance. My father, he used to like doing Bhajavane Mana, Lilananda Nandana. And if my mother speaks in between, no sir, you Maja. Endi kopu endi musrod endi yesterday endi. I think like that. But later I understood he's actually relishing that bhajan. He's starting his day with that bhajan every day. And he doesn't sing the bhajan like all of us with a tune. I am a tune metal like this. For every bhajan he has his own tune. One single tune. I'm telling you, wow. It is the tune. No, that's not the tune. No, it's a variety tune. He can convert even national anthem into the tune. It's tune, ante. He can just do that. He's funny character, like many ways. But something like that. Dayagoram more, Bhajavare Mana, Lilananda Nandana, Abhay Charanara, Vrindare, Durlabha Manava, Janama Satsange, Taravi Mamana, Sindure, Jai Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda. This is his tune. Is tune like bhajan. Sometimes, sometimes I used to make a sandwich for him. Sorry, I'm telling about my father. I used to make a sandwich for him. I love making sandwiches. Best. I mean, don't make sandwiches for me because I told you. That's not the point. What I like in a sandwich is everything has to be crispy. I don't like old sandwich. Sandwich has to be fresh. The bread is fresh. The vegetables are fresh. The butter, everything is fresh. You just kept it, made it, and then when you eat it, there is a crunch. There is a feeling that the sound that is coming. Rasakraha jana. So, I am very particular when I give the sandwich also to somebody. That is called psycho mentality. Right? You should eat like me only. So if I give the sandwich and somebody opens the sandwich, you are supposed to eat it. Why are you opening it? I will tell you what is inside it. You eat properly. Right? But my father, I used to hate giving him sandwich. Because he used to eat sandwich like a upma. అది ఇట్లా తుంచి దాన్ని ఇట్లా పిసికి ఏంది నాన్న అట్లా శాండ్విచ్ నాన్న అది ఏమరా నాకు ఇట్లా ఇష్టం. And every kirtan also like that only. Bhajavare Mana, Lilananda, every kirtan. Any kirtan I will sing it. Kirtan sitting here, what is that? Radha Krishna Pranamora, Jugala Kishore. Radha Krishna Pranamora, Jugala Kishora. That's it. I can't tolerate that. Why are you doing that? What is it? ఏమో నాకు ఇట్లా పడవుతుంది. బట్ She said, Margaret. I later realized this person has developed a connection through that. That is the part of his sadhana in a day where he doesn't care about the whole world. నాకు అదే నేను ఆ పాట పాడినప్పుడు జీవిస్తున్న పాట I'm actually singing the bhajan. And Krishna, he relishes when you sing sincerely, heartfully, without worrying about what other people are thinking. అనవసరం కృష్ణ నువ్వు ఎవరి కోసం పాడుతున్నావు? Are you singing for me? Are you singing to show others? Right? At the same time, when there is a nice congregation sitting, I would not give my mic to my father and say, no, what is under repeat this? No. Here the requirement is different. Here the requirement is somebody should engage everybody in a tune and people should feel that. That is also needed. When it comes to a program, we should always give the mic to a person who can sing properly. Very important. But when it comes to a personal sadhana, doesn't matter how you are singing. Well, so why I went there is that he had this connection. That is something that is to relish. Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripa Balochana Koro Ami Gora Dukhi Kripa Balochana Koro Ami Gora Dukhi. Right? He used to sing this bhajan his own way, but when I was sitting beside him in his last days when he was suffering, when I was singing this, Ami Gora Dukhi Kripa Balochana Karo, I am suffering. Please, Lord Nityananda, help me. Please, Ami Gora Dukhi. Prabhu, that bhajan made lot of sense. And because he meditated on that bhajan throughout his life, last part of his life, that bhajan was giving him shelter. You understanding? That bhajan was giving. We should also connect ourselves with Krishna with some relishing activity. That we should not stop because of some problem in the satsang or some problem in the house. Your connection to Krishna should not be disturbed by anything that happens around. That connection should be solid. I will not go to satsang. I don't like the way things are happening there. Where is your connection? No, I will not chant my rounds now. I'll chant whenever I want. Where is your connection now? The connection is who are you doing a favor? You understand it? By practicing devotional life, who are you doing a favor on? You are doing a favor on yourself. And Prabhupada gave this whole activity for whom? For you. That personal thing, Prabhu, should never stop. People stop that after some time because they don't find recognition. In the initial days, I will make Chapan Bhog for Giriraj. Chapan Bhog. Second year, I will make half Chapan Bhog. I will tell other Matajis also. Other Prabhujis also. Third year, maybe I will make this time. Or maybe I will not. I am tired. Fourth year, somebody else is making. I send the menu. Fifth year, I will not tell others also. Why unnecessarily Chapan Bhog again and again? Sixth year, I will sit and eat Chapan Bhog. Where is the connection? Where is the connection? Where is the connection going? Is it increasing or is it decreasing? What level is that Krishna consciousness going? Where is that? How is this devotional community helping you to make progress in spiritual life? If this devotional community is not helping me to make spiritual progress, then why am I sitting in this community? Go and sit in some other community where you will make progress. Ultimately, this is not a gang, right? We are not Gachibowli gang. We are Gachibowli satsang. You have to find inspiration here. Become inspired, Baba. Develop that connection. And when you develop that connection, you will become a strong asset to this community. If you don't develop that connection, you will become a liability, a virus in this community. Sorry to use that word. What does virus do? It spreads. It spreads and it also destroys others. When your sadhana is bad, please underline these words. When your sadhana is bad, you have no spiritual relation, you have no spiritual connection with Krishna. Slowly, your spiritual life will be ruined, and along with you, he will also take you. Because that is the nature of false ego. You want somebody to justify all the time. I want to go and tell others, why am I like this? You want to go and tell, I am not doing this because తెలుసు కదా ప్రభుజీ మీకు అతను తెలుసు కదా ఎందుకు చేయట్లేదు మీకు తెలుసు మాతాజీ దీనికే చేయట్లేదు అందరు మాతే అవును ప్రభుజీ అమ్మాయ నా ఫాల్స్ ఇది community can serve together when everybody is focused on the same goal, to serve Lord Narayan. That is Vaikuntha thinking. That is Vaikuntha thinking. Where our goals are not away, where our goals are not different. Let us read this one verse. Let us read this one verse. This is also a beautiful verse from 4th canto, where Prachetas, Bhagavan, is telling to Prachetas, Shri Bhagavan Vacha Varam Pranidhvam Bhadram Vo Yuyam Me Nipa Nandana Sauhar Dhana Pratak Dharmas. Somebody help me. Sauhardena Apatrak Dharma Dushto Aham Sauhridena Va. Let's read the words. Shri Bhagavan Vacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Varam, benediction. Vinitvam, ask. Bhadram, good fortune. Va, of you. Yuyam, you. Me. From me. Sorry, me. From me. Nripa Nandana. O sons of the king. Sauhardena, by friendship. Apratak, non-different. Dharma, occupation. Tushta, pleased. Aham, I. Sauhridena, by friendship. Va, of you. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Now he heard the prayers of the Prachetas, then Supreme Lord is reciprocating. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear sons of the king, I am very much pleased by the friendly relationship among you. All of you are engaged in one occupation, devotional service. I am so pleased with your mutual friendship that I wish you all good fortune. Now you may ask a benediction from me. Hare Krishna. Look at the feeling of the Supreme Lord. Look at the icing on the cake. Prabhupada's purport. Please everybody here attentively. Since the sons of King Prachina Barisar were all united in Krishna consciousness, the Lord was very pleased with them. Each and every one of the sons of the king Prachina Barisar was an individual soul, but they were united in offering transcendental service to the Lord. The unity of the individual souls attempting to satisfy the Supreme Lord or rendering service to the Lord is real unity. I am repeating this again. The unity, you can repeat after me. The unity of the individual souls attempting to satisfy the Supreme Lord or rendering service to the Lord is real unity. In the material world, such unity is not possible. Even though people may officially unite, they may all have different interests. In the United Nations, for instance, all the nations have their particular national ambitions, and consequently they cannot be united. Disunity between individual souls is so strong within the material world that even in a society of Krishna having different opinions, leaning towards material things. Actually, in Krishna consciousness, there cannot be two opinions. There is only one goal, to serve Krishna to one's best ability. if there is some disagreement over the service, such disagreement is to be taken as spiritual. Those who are actually engaged in the service of Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be disunited in any circumstance. This makes the Supreme Personality of Godhead very happy and willing to award all kinds of benediction to his devotees. As indicated in this verse, we can see that the Supreme Lord is immediately prepared to award all benedictions to the sons of King Prachina Parishad. What is the Lord pleased here? Unity and friendly relationships. That is the most important thing. Because friends together can do a lot of things. When two people are friendly, they can together can do a lot of things. Prabhu's devotional community means friendly relationships. A friend in need, friend in need. Right? Friend in need is a friend in need. Yes. So if some devotee is going through a difficult time, another friend immediately goes and says, Prabhu, I am there with you. Don't worry. Some devotee went through a fall down. Fall down can happen. Who is not falling down? Once I went and told my Siksha Guru, Prabhu, yesterday I fell down. He asked me, when did you get up to fall down? You are thinking got up, so you fall down. You never got up only. Then I understood. Correct only, huh? Prabhu, we are here to support each other. Everybody is going to go to different tests. Different tests. We are not here to go and find faults. Hare Prabhuji, our devotion of tells me to. Why do I need to know? Go and help him. You have seen a problem, right? You have seen a problem with the devotee. Go and help him. Why you have to create a big news about it? Why you have to create a big scene about it? Go and help him. Krishna has shown a problem in the devotee because Krishna wants to give you a service. He gave that service. Go help the devotee. Khatam ho gaya. Right? Everybody doesn't need to know everything. Gossip is the biggest enemy of any satsang. Biggest enemy. Then what will you do by getting that gossip? You'll only spoil your chanting. Next day your chanting will be ruined, I'm telling you. The day you blaspheme a devotee, the day you make some devotee cry, or the day you make him feel miserable, even if he is a new devotee, next day your chanting will go for a toss. You cannot chant properly. So your mind will not be happy. Spiritual life is very fragile, very fragile. You have to take care of your relationships, and most importantly, be friendly. And people are coming here with so many problems. They've come to satsang, means they want shelter. They are looking for some support. And here also, if you are sitting and judging them and ridiculing them, where will they go? There is no other place to go. And Krishna has sent them here, by the way. Krishna has sent them here. Now your job is to serve them. Is to encourage them in whichever situation they are. It's difficult. But you have to evolve to that point where your only mode is to serve. How can I help you? How can I help you? In the given situation, how can I help you? Right? Do you want somebody to chant Hare Krishna mantra while you are breathing your last breath? Huh? Really? Yes or no?
Yes.
Hold the person sitting beside his hand. Anybody who's sitting beside, hold his hand. So seriously, నేను ఒక్క చేయి పట్టుకోను, పరిచేతులు కాదు. Really, Prabhu, ask him, please come and chant for me on my last breath. Really, I'm telling you, Prabhu. No, not as I'm telling you, this is a serious matter, Prabhu. No, please, from your heart, and pray to Krishna, that please send this devotee when I'm leaving my body. Please. Because the person who is going to send you back to Krishna is sitting beside you. Your problem is you're not recognizing him. Our biggest problem is we're not recognizing him. We have so many differences. Hare Krishna, so many differences. Prabhuji, I am why will this person come and chant for me, Prabhuji? Sometimes he comes to satsang. Hare Krishna is planning so many things. You never know who is that person who will come and remind you of Krishna at the time of your death. But if you sit in your house, online satsang, ఎవడు చేపట్టుకుంటావు? వెల్కమ్ పట్టుకుంటావు మౌజ్. I'm seriously telling you, online is a curse. It is only for ICU patients, please. Online Zoom class is only for ICU patients. When you have a live satsang happening in your locality, you have no business to attend it online. What indication are you telling to Krishna? Because online internet, Roji. Nisanga? It's like sitting in front of Krishna and playing that chess. Krishna, online internet. Krishna top and letter checkmate ఇచ్చినాడు. నన్ను ఏమనుకున్నారా? నా తెలవరా నువ్వు ఏం చేస్తున్నావు ఆన్లైన్? ఫైనల్లారా క్లాసుకు రాండి, మీ దర్శనం ఇవ్వండి, మీ దండం పెడతా, దండ వస్తున్నా.
ఏంటంటే నేను మా మిస్సెస్ చెప్పాను, మా ఫ్యామిలీకి నేను ఇవాళ టిఫిన్ వచ్చింది, నేను సాయంత్రం ప్రసాదం చేస్తాను, మీరే చూడండి. సాధన ప్రేయర్ గురించి లీలానంద చెప్తాను, ఎప్పుడు టిఫిన్ వచ్చి మా అన్నది మధ్య చెప్తాను, పట్టుకెళ్ళండి అన్నారు. మా మిస్సెస్ అది మీరు ఇవాళ బాక్స్ ఇవ్వను, నేను వస్తాను. లీలానంద ప్రభు కూర్చుంటున్నారు అంటే నాకు కాళ్ళు బాగా అయిపోయింది, నేను వస్తాను, నేను మరి బాక్స్ అవ్వదు, ఐ విల్ కమ్. కాళ్ళతో వచ్చింది, నేను అతను చెప్పింది వింటాను, అతను చెప్పింది వింటాను.
No, seriously, I'm telling you, don't resort to online satsangs. I'm telling you, online is good when you are in ICU. That's all. Online is good when you are in ICU. చేతులు కాళ్ళు లేస్తే తప్పదు, పెట్టుకుంది. Otherwise, why do you have to go and hear online? Right? Come in person. You can hold the hand of the devotee sitting beside you and pray that please Prabhu be in my life. సిగ్గు లేకుండా అడగండి అన్నమాట. అడగండి, పక్కన అడగండి, సిగ్గు లేకుండా. ఎటువంటి సిగ్గు? ప్రభుజీ నా కోసం ప్రే చేస్తారా? సిగ్గుపడుతున్నారు ఇంకా, అడగండి, అడగండి. మీరు సిగ్గుపడి అడిగినంటే వేస్ట్ అది. I'm telling you, you are not understanding. ప్రభు ఎక్కడో బయట నుంచి రారు, ఇక్కడి నుంచే వస్తారు, ఈ సత్సంగ్ నుంచే వస్తారు. మీకోసం ప్రే చేసే వ్యక్తి, the one who is going to pray for you is going to come from this satsang only. We are dealing with very important people around you, and that is the feeling you should carry when you're sitting in the satsang, that these people are going to, this family of Prabhupada will deliver me back home, back to Krishna. That is the prayer, and that is the confidence you should carry. I am telling you, you are the people who are going to deliver me. There is సంపుతో ఒకని పట్టుకుందండి, నన్ను డెలివర్ చేస్తారా జరా ప్లీజ్. కాలు పట్టుకుంటా, చేయండి, వదలకండి. I'm telling you, this is very important. You know, when a Guru Maharaj is very happy, when a sannyasi is very happy, when an initiating Guru is very happy, when he sees friendly relationships among his devotees, among his disciples. Most important. Maharaj, I have done amazing Rath Yatra. Maharaj, 5,000 people came. How many other devotees came? No, Maharaj, I have done it. All new people will not be happy. No, 5,000 ande, 10,000 ande, temple gattu, will not be happy. But if you go and tell, Maharaj, every morning, 5 families, we all sit and chant together, Mangalarti we do together, and we are really enjoying that, Maharaj. That is more bigger than a big TOB temple also. I'm telling you, that is what they want. Friendly relationships among not only their own disciples but all Prabhupada's family. They want to see that friendly relationship, then they'll be so happy. Because what is the sannyasi supposed to do? He is supposed to teach the highest principle of how to go back and focus on that teaching only. But if all his disciples are fighting with each other, what is the time going? Where is the time going? Resolving conflicts. You should be the last person to go in front of your Guru Maharaj with a conflict. Don't do that. Any Guru Maharaj. Don't go with a conflict in front of him. That's a disservice. And don't think he'll appreciate. Oh, my disciple has come with a conflict. I'm feeling so nice. No, he'll not feel nice. Of course, he's compassionate to solve that conflict. But what did you just do? You satisfied your false ego by telling that conflict. That's all you did. Because Prabhupada is clearly telling here, there cannot be any disagreement. When the basis is spiritual, how can there be any disagreement? There cannot be a disagreement. Somewhere your false ego is coming. That is the reason conflicts are coming. Conflict వచ్చే ప్రసక్తే లేదండి. How can conflict come? When you want to serve Krishna, I want to serve Krishna, we both are serving Krishna, where is the question of conflict? When I have an ulterior motive that I want to serve Krishna and I want to be recognized for that, conflict will come. Conflict will come. But if we all carry a single motive that together we will do this service for Prabhupada's service, for Prabhupada, keeping aside our false egos, and if one devotee is doing more, one devotee is doing less, doesn't matter. Everybody is doing according to his capacity. Question is, have you put the effort or no? The effort, am I part of this or no? Am I part of this? Not in numbers, in quality. Am I part of this? That is what matters. And Krishna will empower you, whoever you are. Right? There are two Matajis, Priyanka Mataji and Lavanya Mataji, right? They both, Pallavi Mataji, sorry, forgive me. Pallavi Mataji and Lavanya Mataji, they pulled off a whole Rath Yatra. In the Manikonda, area. Prabhuji was not there. Prabhuji is in the United States of America. During that time, they pulled off a Rath Yatra. Prabhuji's. You think it's easy to pull off a Rath Yatra? Can you even dare to do a Rath Yatra? In your locality? I'll do a Rath Yatra. First you should have that pure desire. I want to do Rath Yatra here. For whose benefit? For the benefit of the whole colony. For the benefit of all the families. All glories, really. Hello, sir. Prabhuji, I'm telling you, that is a bold desire. Can you plan to do that? Can you have the guts to do that desire? పెద్ద మాటలు చెప్పుడు తిరుగుతారు బయట. నేను ఇది, ఐఎమ్ ఎ లీడర్, ఐఎమ్ ఎ కాంగ్రిగేషన్ లీడర్, ఐఎమ్ దిస్, ఐఎమ్ దట్. చేయు రథయాత్ర. Plan. Work with the people. How many problems you'll face? 1,000 secular people will come. Sick secular people will come and tell why a Rath Yatra, why we should do, what is the need. We should do some other yatra also. If you do this yatra, who will give the funds? Where will the money come from? Nobody will give donation. You don't know. Nobody is interested. So many. Your own mind will tell. You cannot do. Why are you planning? Sit and do your chanting. One other devotee will tell. The chanting is much better. You Rath Yatra enduku? Ado free salah. But my connection to Krishna, this is my offering to you. Prabhupada told to Sri Radha Krishna in Juhu, I will make a temple for you. That's it, that one statement. What are the deity names? Radha Rasbihari. I will make a temple for you. And Giriraj Maharaj wrote a book, I will make a temple for you. I will build a temple for you. You know that one statement of Prabhupada manifested one of the most beautiful temples in the big city of Bombay, even today. Juhu. There was no situation for Prabhupada to do that. But against all the odds, he said, I will build a temple for you. Krishna, I will build a temple for you. One decision and it happened. Prabhu, Krishna can do miracles, provided you are ready to host those miracles. If you are sitting there thinking, I cannot do, you cannot do, but I want to do it for Krishna, it will happen. If you want to do it for Krishna, it will happen. And he is the creation, he is everything. What is that verse? Yena idam yenascha idam. Yena idam yenascha idam. Yena yo idam swayam. Where Gajendra is telling the shloka, saying everything you are the basis. Yo asmat parasmat cha paras tam prapadye swayam bhuva. If you want, how anything cannot happen. If you want, all I care is a desire. If you want, it will happen. Oh Krishna, everything is resting on you. You are the basis of everything. I am desiring that I want to do this for you. Can you make it happen? You will make it happen. You will make it happen. But at least carry the desire, no? And have friendly relationships. And when you have friendly relationships, Krishna is giving you benediction. This makes the Supreme Personality of Godhead very happy and willing to award all kinds of benedictions to his devotees. As indicated in this verse, we can see that the Lord is immediately prepared to award all benedictions to the sons of King Prachina Parishad. What did Krishna see in them? What did Krishna see in the sons of Prachina Parishad? Friendly relationships, where they are cooperating with each other. They are trying to do something together. They have kept aside all the differences. If at all there are any differences, they kept aside all that. And they have declared it boldly. We are here to serve you. We are here to serve you. Right? And the moment Krishna sees that, he will start benedicting. Prabhuji, we all together are doing some services. My humble prayer, anywhere, please keep me in this satsang. Please keep, don't throw me away from this satsang. That's my only prayer. I'm telling you, openly, shamelessly I'm telling you. When I go in front of deities, please keep me in this satsang. Please don't throw me out. Please don't throw me out. Because if I'm in this satsang, I will get the benedictions of the Supreme Lord. What are the benedictions? We all desired and Krishna made it happen, 26 Rath Yatras. Immediately after that, what came? Chaitanya Charan Prabhu came. Benediction. Right? Immediately after that, Gaurandarshan Prabhu came. Immediately after that, Bhakti Ashray, Vaishnava Maharaj came. Right? Again, Gaurandarshan Prabhu again came. Prabhu, you really think these all things are coincidentally happening? They are benedictions. Because Kanavadakpote, Manaka Kanavadakpote, Manaka Murkula over Lerika. What is benediction in spiritual life? Sadhu Sangha. Spiritual life benediction is Sadhu Sangha. Once Prabhupada told, chant Hare Krishna nicely so that you will go to Vaikuntha and chant Hare Krishna. So, they are also at chant Hare Krishna. So, I thought chanting is only till going there. After that, I don't want the chanting there. There they are chanting Hare Krishna all the time. They are loving to chant Hare Krishna all the time. And they are relishing the chanting of Hare Krishna all the time. For us to go there, we have to develop that consciousness. Now it's austerity to chant. It's austerity to chant because our mind doesn't want us to chant. Our mind doesn't want us to work with anybody. Prabhu, alone, what you do will not impress Krishna. నువ్వు ఒక్కడు ఏం చేస్తావో కృష్ణుడు ఏ విధంగా కూడా ఆనందపడడు. When you do it with others, when you engage others, when you work with others, when you encourage others, when you serve others, and together you offer that flower, Krishna is very, very happy. And he is telling, in the translation itself he is telling, what is he telling? I am so pleased with your mutual friendship that I wish you all good fortune. Now you may ask a benediction from me. Adagu. Because I am very happy now. Purity. Very true. Because that shows your connection you are seeing with others and Krishna. Are you seeing Krishna in everybody? Very important, Prabhus. Because Prabhu, I'll tell you what, you can do miraculous things. You can build a whole community of temples around the world. But Krishna will not allow you in the spiritual world. If he doesn't see your connection with other devotees. There are many movements which are broken apart. Even ISKCON is broken apart. Big things are happening. But if they are blaspheming other Vaishnavas, you think Krishna will allow them? You do whatever you want to do. You collect funds. You create a whole big, entourage of so-called Krishna consciousness. I'm sorry, you are not allowed in the spiritual world. You can stay there only. Keep building your temples. Because you are blaspheming other Vaishnavas. Fundamental. And Prabhupada told, ISKCON is my body. ISKCON is my body. International Society for Krishna Consciousness is my body. Please don't leave. No matter what happens, please don't leave. Because Prabhupada knows that there will time that will come that people will be inclined to leave. So no matter how many differences come, don't leave ISKCON. Once Prabhupada, declared that one devotee is a temple president in New Jersey or somewhere in Eastern America. That okay, temple is opening, this devotee can become the temple president. Another devotee was like, I was thinking Prabhupada will make me the temple president. Right? Because he was also doing some very important service. And he felt that in his leadership, the temple can grow more. Good intent only. But Prabhupada made somebody else the temple president. What did the devotee do? He went out, he started preaching in another area, he built another temple, Prabhupada made him the temple president. No problem. You want to serve Krishna? It can happen. Sometimes it can happen. Some personalities, some false egos, some things. But don't leave Krishna for that. Huh? Don't leave ISKCON for that. Don't leave community for that. You can still do what you want to do, but stay with devotees. Right? So these are all checks. Friendly relationships, community building, doing big things for Krishna, everything is possible, provided our sadhana is good. Going back to the same, our sadhana has to be good. What should be our sadhana? Every day I want to improve. I don't want to go down. Sadhana, sadachar, swadhyaya. 3 things. All 3 things should be good. Any nonsense, any devotee or any your husband, your wife might do, that should not affect your Krishna consciousness. If your Krishna consciousness is getting affected because of somebody else, that means you were never Krishna conscious. Simple. I will not go because I don't like me karma. Simple. Your connection to Krishna should not get affected by anybody, Prabhu. Develop that personal relation connection with Krishna. When you develop that, you are securing yourself. The bolt is stuck. It's over. The knot is built. What is your most relishing activity? If it's about doing kirtan, do kirtan. If it's about doing deity worship, do deity worship. If it's about cooking for Krishna, do cooking for Krishna. You know something? I'm telling this, I was stopping to tell this for many days. I'm not liking this center. Because I'm seeing that everything is becoming very impersonal. Somebody is cooking for us. People are just coming and sitting and going. Sometimes I feel, just close this center and let us have our satsangs in the houses. Where I used to sit and cut vegetables that afternoon that my wife is cooking because 80 people are coming. That was more relation. That was more connected. Here it's becoming like mechanical, మైక్ పెట్టిండు కూర్చున్నాడా చెప్తున్నాడా చెప్పిండు అయిపోయింది కిటి పెడతా తిన్నావా తిను పోతున్నా వాట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్? వేర్ ఇస్ దట్ పర్సనల్ రిలేషన్షిప్? వేర్ ఆర్ వి రిలీషింగ్ దట్ రిలేషన్షిప్? వేర్ ఆర్ వి సర్వింగ్ ఈచ్ అదర్? వి ఆర్ వాంటింగ్ టు బి సర్వ్డ్. If this is what this center is giving us, that we are wanting to be served, then the center is an obstacle. You don't need this center. Same number of people will fit in a small hall also. They fitted already. Proven. Lilananda Prabhu used to have a house, 2 rooms, which is big heart. He called the entire congregation. 80 people came. Small room, little bigger than that room. Can you believe? He fitted 80 people in there. And there was a projector also. Hare Krishna. But that satsang made devotees. In this center, I'm not seeing any new devotees getting inspired. Because nobody is really sharing relationships. Somewhere it's becoming very impersonal. Sometimes I really feel, somebody was telling me, Prabhuji, let's have once in a month program in the house also. Ur center, ticket like. No, really telling you. The relishment is not there. There is nobody to see you off. When we finish the satsang, we are going out. The devotees to stand outside, hug everybody. Prabhuji, thank you for coming, Prabhuji, Mansi Prabhuji. Every Mataji is bringing something. Okaru tella sambar, okaru nalla sambar, okaru brown sambar, 3 rakal sambar. Right? Okati soft idli, okati strong idli, okati heavy idli. 3 idlilu, 3 పెడితే ప్లేట్ మీద ఏం తింటే ఏమవుతుందో తెలియదు. But how long it has been, Prabhuji and Mataji, how long it's been for the families, Subara Prabhu, Akinchan Prabhu, you remember our old days, right? Sorry, some of you were not part in those days, Every time we used to chant, let us chant 3 Haribols to Mataji who made this sambar. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Where is that sambar gone? Where is that Mataji gone? Huh?
We can make the center as our house.
I'm really telling you, we are not seeing this center like our house. It is Prabhupada's house, Prabhuji. This center is our house. We should come on time to make it ready. Like when satsang is in your house, how do you make your house ready? Do the guests come and then make the hall ready? Akinchan Prabhu is sending a list. Please, these are your services. Where are those people in that services? When are they coming? The list says after this satsang is over, this is all wrap up, these devotees. Where are those devotees who are wrapping up? If this is what the center is doing, I don't think we need this center. I mean, really, I'm missing that. I'm missing that personally. I am missing that because I used to love that. I don't know if you are missing that. It's better to have the same satsang in my house or your house. One day Subara Prabhu house, one day my house, one day Akinchan Prabhu house, one day Malini house, one day Lakshmikant Prabhu house, one day Prasad Prabhu's house. There are so many houses. Prabhupada has so many houses in Hyderabad. Let's have satsang. Why I need this center where nobody feels any personal connection? And I'm not sitting here to speak to some new people. New people satsangs are different. We already have Sunday morning satsangs for new people in different communities. This satsang, if somebody is new here, Dandavatman, I'm not telling it to you, I'm just saying that this relationship is missing. Any new person comes, we all used to chant, okay, this person has come new time, first time, let's all chant 3 Haribols, your name please, your this, where are you coming from? People taking care, next time they'll come. That relationship, that friendly relationship Krishna is talking about here. That friendly relationship Krishna is talking about here, and that is what Krishna likes, and that is where he gives benedictions. He gives benedictions. And what are the benedictions? More sadhu sangha. More sadhu sangha. Right? Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, now some positive things. Gauranga Darshan Prabhu is very happy with our satsang. Very happy. Me and my wife, we went to leave Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, and on the way he was very happy. He was saying, Prabhu, I'm very happy. You all are very friendly. That's what it was. You all are very friendly. And I told it, Prabhuji, please go and pray to Radha Vrindavan Vihari that we should remain friendly. It scares me to think how devotees can split with false egos for silly matters. silly matters. One small thing I'm telling you, this is not right, khatam. Or one devotee told you, Prabhu, not like this, khatam. One Mataji told like this, khatam. False egos are just floating around, right? But we have to pray that we should remain together. Right? Because that is what sannyasis see. That is what great devotees see. And when they see that friendship, they will come again and again and again. They will wait for the invitation. Because they also experience Krishna there. They experience Krishna there. Right? Devotees can see Krishna where there are where other devotees are having relationships serving Krishna. Right? And together we are able to do wonders. We are already doing wonders. Together, not because of any one person. Trust me, the day even one person sitting here thinks it is all happening because of him, doomed. He is doomed. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Prabhupada is doing everything to us. Everything to us. Right? And Prabhujis and Matajis, the inspiration, we are getting inspired by senior devotees, and senior devotees are coming here and taking that inspiration and giving it to other parts of the country. From here. And our responsibility is increasing, that we should continue to be inspiring. We should continue to improve our sadhana, continue to improve our fixation in Krishna consciousness, our commitments in Krishna consciousness, right? We should continue to. Otherwise, Prabhu, this whole thing will doom like this. Don't think, never be arrogant that we are settled. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, once he was giving a lecture in Chopati, and he looked at the fountain. There is a fountain in Radha Gopinath temple. I don't know if you've seen that. He looked at the fountain, and then he told that the natural propensity of this material world is to fall. But the fountain is always creating a pressure for it to go up. Satsang and congregation creates the pressure for us to go up towards Krishna. Satsang only creates it. The gravity of the material energy is pulling us down. Prabhupada's and Krishna's grace is pulling us up. If you connect with the material world, if you try to go towards material world, you will be pulled down. If you connect with devotees, if you connect with their sincere sadhana, you look at them and get inspired, you'll go up. And all of us want to go up. We don't want to go down. Right? And we are doing some projects that we ourselves took up. It's not like somebody told, like doing multiple festivals. Did anybody tell us you all should do multiple festivals and tell me the number? No. We did it at one place. And somebody said, Prabhu, you can also try. 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 Let's do. And what is the spirit? Let us support the devotees. Sitting here, you should not think, I am not doing, so why should I go? No, you are not doing, so you can help somebody who is doing. Why our 26 Rath Yatras were successful? Because everybody went to help Adesham Prabhu. Prabhu, I'm seeing some devotees are coming. I said, yeah, Prabhu, that's how we planned. During the 3 days of Rath Yatra, everybody attended 3 Rath Yatras. Because either you are doing it or you are going and helping somebody do it. You understanding, right? During the Janmashtamis, how many Janmashtamis? 25 Janmashtamis we did in 25 places, and here also. But devotees are going and supporting them, because alone you cannot do. Those two Matajis did wonderful Rath Yatra, but devotees went and supported them. Prabhu, this is called friendly relationship without any envy, without looking for my recognition in that, and allowing the other devotee to be recognized. Going and telling, what is it? Going and telling others that how great the devotee is. Right? Recently, I'm sharing this. His Holiness Bhakti Prem Maharaj was sharing with me that he met my Guru Maharaj, Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Radhanath Maharaj went to Ujjain, and even Chandrabali Maharaj went to Ujjain, and so many others went to. It was Bhakti Charu Maharaj Vyas Puja, right? So many went, and there was a whole celebration that was happening. Prabhupada Memorial, yeah. So that was happening, and all that while it was happening, they got an opportunity to talk to each other, and the host was Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj. Such a big festival. And while they were going, see what me and some of his disciples or Radhanath Maharaj disciples, he doesn't know. It doesn't need to know also. He never attempted that, should know. No? We are doing his instructions. Guru has already passed the instructions. Do it. Why, but something beautiful happens sometimes. Bhakti Prem Maharaj told Radhanath Swami Maharaj what all is happening here. And he called me. Bhakti Prem Maharaj called me. Told, Prabhu, I told your Guru Maharaj, I told, you're doing Rath Yatra, your Rath Yatra is creating pressure for me to do Rath Yatra in Ujjain. So sweet. And Radhanath Maharaj doesn't know who is this Lilananda. I mean, he doesn't need to know. Why he knows. Guru is delivering so many gurus are delivering so many. They don't, the horrible thing a disciple can do is go in front of a guru and ask, do you know me, Guru Maharaj? You gave me name, tell me my name. Some people did that, Some people did that. Such an offense, no? They are going in front of, when they give initiation, what are they telling? On behalf of Guru Parampara, on behalf of Srila Prabhupada, here is your name. And here is your initiation. Right? They don't want personal disciples. They wanting us to serve Prabhupada. That's all. Right? Prabhu, serve in such a way that not you, somebody else will go and tell your Guru Maharaj that somebody you initiated is doing something worthy. And Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami says, serve Krishna in such a way that Krishna comes to see you. You're not going craving to go and say, look at me, I've done this, look at me, I've done that. Right? Serve in such a way that a sannyasi remembers us. His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj remembers us. He remembers us. Even though he came once, he's remembering us. Somewhere he's sitting and he's like, that Kachiboli, IT people, they're doing nice. Like that he told. And that recording was sent to me. That audio. I was felt so nice. Maharaj is remembering us. If a pure devotee is remembering us, our devotional life is khatam. We are done. I win. That is, and they should continue to remember. Right? And we should continue to be an inspiration, and that should be our aspiration. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
One request on behalf of all Prabhusis and Mataji. I am a senior Musa. I am asking apology. Please don't close the center. I am requesting you.
Prabhuji, in front of all Panchabhutas, I am telling you. If you start chanting 16 rounds from tomorrow, I will not close the center. Good is it. Start chanting 16 rounds from tomorrow, I will not close the center. Hari Om.
Okay.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, दयाम विष्णुपाद ब्रह्मस प्राधिकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर जवान ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, दयाम विष्णुपाद ब्रह्मस प्राधिकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर जवान ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की, गंगे मैया की, यमुने मैया की, भक्ति देवी की, कलियुपाण तुलसी महारानी की, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, ट्रांसडेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, ट्रांसडेंटल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gaurang. Mancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti vaishnav vrinda ki jai. There's two announcements. Sorry, I forgot to tell two announcements. Number one, there is a yatra being planned from November 14th to 18th, I believe, to Pandharpur, Telugu Yatra by His Grace Jigal Kishore Prabhu. So if anybody wants to go, you can plan. I have already sent the link. I'll again send it. You can plan to go. It's a 3-day Yatra to Pandharpur, Telugu, in Telugu. Okay? And by the way, we all have together crossed 350 Srimad Bhagavatam said. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. We still are very far from our target. Right? But let us continue to pursue Prabhu's and Mataji's. When did we think 350 will happen? When we started? 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 25, 350. It is all happening by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Please encourage in your personal way. Each one try to encourage 5 people. 5 people. In the next 1 month, 5 people encourage or try to get donations for 5 Bhagavatams for 5 Brahmanas. Your boss might do, your colleagues might do, don't be hesitant. Let the mercy flow. Let's do it together. We can do. And so many Maharajas are coming to bless us in Bhadrachalam Dham. Bhadrachalam Dham ki! Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki! Ram Lakshman Jan ki! Jai Bolo Hanuman ki! Beautiful temple on the banks of Godavari established by Ramadas. We are going to distribute Bhagavatams there of Srila Prabhupada. What can be more beautiful scene than that? Huh? And His Holiness Sukadev Maharaj is coming. His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj is coming. His Holiness Bhakti Vinod Swami Maharaj is coming. His Grace Revati Raman Prabhu is coming. And our very dear His Grace Radhesham Prabhu is coming. 5 great Vaishnavas are going to give Bhagavatams to so many Brahmanas standing on the courtyard of Bhadrachalam Dham. Never happened. Na bhuto, maybe more bhavishyat. But we all can do it together by adding the number of Bhagavatam sets. Please, if somebody here has not sponsored yet, please think about it. Somebody has not taken it, please think about it. Please encourage more and more Bhagavatam sets. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Haribol to Subbarao Prabhu for coordinating the whole Bhagavatam distribution. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, thank you for joining.